Well, just over 3 years ago, one of the most powerful women in America wrote a groundbreaking book to encourage other women in the workplace. It struck a nerve and launched tens of thousands of support groups around the globe. Today, I'm honored to be part of Sheryl Sandberg's latest effort, Lean In Together, a campaign that is about the ways in which women support one another. Take a look.
I'm going to try to say this without getting really emotional, but I'm not really sure what my life would look like if it were not for Shonda Rhimes.
It's hard to describe the impact that Mia Hamm has had on my career and life.
Sophia Coppola,
Kim Hume,
Nina Lederman, Jenny Connor,
Venus.
She has so much power, but she wields it so compassionately and responsibly.
She supported my work and she made me believe that I could do more.
I was outside of my comfort zone, but I had the safety net of her support.
The women I work with are everything.
One of the most heartening parts of this past year for me has been the outpouring of support I've received from women.
The idea that another woman was in some way taking what belonged to you, that whole idea is kind of shifting.
Together, we can get to equality.
Together, we can raise our voices.
Together,
We can stand up to anything and anyone.
Together,
We can make the workplace a better place.
Together, we are
Funnier.
smarter,
More ambitious, braver,
Badass.
Bolder.
invincible.
unstoppable.
When women lean in together, we accomplish amazing things.
let's lean in.
Let's lean in.
Let's lean in together.
We are all on the same team.
Learn how you can support other women today at leanin.org/together.
Sheryl Sandberg is the COO of Facebook and the founder of leanin.org. Sheryl, great to see you. It turned out beautifully, and I'm proud to be a part of it. Let's talk about the message that we are allies, not enemies, and we get further by supporting and encouraging others.
That's exactly right. Megyn, thank you for your participation. This campaign is all about how women do support each other. I think there's a myth out there that women don't, and it's just not true.
But you know, there's that myth, and you have an op-ed out on this talking about that women are catty, that it starts in middle school where, you know, there is a lot of bullying, and that they stay catty and turn into queen bees who want to tear each other down. Your position is not true. Explain that.
Not true. We have different expectations, right, and different assumptions. Two men have a disagreement at work. It's a policy discussion. It's a discussion about the merits. Two women have the same disagreement at work, and it's a catfight, and that's not true. And so we need to recognize that women can use our voices, women can disagree, but women are still supporting each other. And that's what this campaign and message is about.
Sheryl, you've started this movement. You know, what I love about the Lean In movement is that it's not political. It's not like abortion. I mean, it's like you take away the most incendiary issues, so women who don't see eye to eye on those issues, which are very divisive, are not on the platform. It's about supporting each other and sort of standing shoulder to shoulder in the sisterhood. How has it grown since Lean In came out?
So the community has grown. We have 800,000 community members, people all over the world, mostly women, but men too. We welcome all of you to join us. 28,000 circles meeting monthly. And it's what you said. It's that women can support other women and men can support women. But women supporting other women doesn't just help the people you support. It helps the woman who does the supporting. So this campaign has very practical, everyday tips, things we can do. So we know that men get credit for their ideas more easily in the workplace. And sometimes it can be hard to say, actually, that was my idea. But this is about that moment in the meeting where you can say, you know what, this was Kelly's idea, and I just want to thank her for it. Or women get interrupted. It can be hard to say, hey, you haven't let me finish, even though I suggest you do that. But you can, much more easily say, hey, I want to hear what Kelly says. Let's let her finish. And as a woman, you look powerful when you're supporting other women. It helps her, and it helps you. For
you know
girls,
what I found on the interruptions? I can say this. Sometimes it's harder to say, you interrupted me or let me finish. I think it's easier to say, I'm not done speaking. That for me always, I'm not done. And, and it works like a charm.
Absolutely. And also, this is for us at home. We tell our sons that they're leaders, and we tell our girls that they're bossy. right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is about going up to girls and saying, you're not bossy, you have executive leadership skills.
That's right.
And we need to tell everyone to expect women to have voice, women to have strength, women to lead, and women to support each other.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about you, Sheryl, and what a tough year you've had. You lost your husband last May. It's been just over a year, and I know you said that, you know, widowhood at a young age is a club you wouldn't wish on anyone. How are you? How are your kids?
Thank you, Megyn. You know, look, this is hard, and I won't pretend it's not. I also know, and I know this partially through Facebook, that I'm not the only person who's gone through loss or the only person who's suffered a real tragedy. I will say, and it goes back to the campaign we're doing, that to the extent my kids and I are doing well, and we are doing as well as we know how to do, it's because of the women and the friends we have surrounding us. Megyn, you've been a good friend this year, and you've checked in so many times, and I've so appreciated that. And so many people have reached out, their arms and their hearts and their love to help us. And look, no one gets through anything alone. We don't achieve things in our life. You have a great team behind you. I have a great team I work with. And we don't get through the hard things in our life without each other. So I'm grateful to you, and I'm grateful to the people in my life who are supporting and still support me and my children through this. Thank you.
You're such a lovely person to pay a compliment in response to a question like that, Sheryl. You've been a model in how to handle strife and just heartache, and we've all been watching you with wonder and admiration. God bless you and your kids, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Megyn, and thank you for being part of this campaign and for the example you set for all of us of friendship and proud and strong female voice. It's an awesome thing to see.